Welcome to this explainer. When we think about weight loss beverages, our minds usually jump straight to, well, green tea, or maybe just plain black coffee. But hidden within the ancient traditions of simmering black tea and rich aromatic spices is this remarkably potent metabolic booster. Today, we're going to unpack the hardcore science behind how a real, traditional cup of chai can actually be a scientifically backed weight loss tool, and we'll show you exactly how you should be drinking it to actually see those benefits.
Okay, let's take a quick look at our roadmap for today. First, we'll uncover the cafe sugar trap that's honestly tricking millions of us. Then, we'll dive right into the specific biology of black tea, analyze the metabolism-boosting spices that make up the anatomy of chai, and finally, wrap things up with a super practical daily playbook.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the chai latte trap, a sugary disguise. So, the core problem lies right here in this crazy contrast. On one side, we have traditional masala chai, which translates simply to spiced tea. This is the real deal, made by actively simmering loose black tea leaves with whole spices and milk. You're looking at a completely negligible 10 to 70 calories with absolutely zero added sugar unless you put it there yourself. But then, on the other side, we have the Western chai latte that you find in almost every commercial coffee shop. And guys, this is a completely different animal. It relies on a pre-sweetened liquid concentrate or syrup layered with a massive amount of steamed milk. This version packs roughly 240 to 300 calories. It's literally a dietary Trojan horse.
The truly staggering point here is this number, 42 grams. A single 16-ounce cafe chai latte can contain up to 42 grams of sugar. Just to put that into perspective for a second, the American Heart Association recommends a maximum daily added sugar limit of 25 grams for women and 36 grams for men, meaning a single cafe drink completely blows past your entire daily limit. No way around it. If you're consuming this commercial version, any underlying health benefits of the tea are totally neutralized by that massive insulin spike in caloric overload. If we actually want to lose weight, we have to get back to the traditional unsweetened brew.
Moving right along to Section 2, black tea and fat loss, and the biological mechanism behind it all. To really understand how traditional chai aids weight loss, we have to first talk about polyphenols. These are super powerful active compounds found abundantly right inside black tea leaves. Honestly, the best way to think of them is like microscopic metabolic managers inside your body. They literally flip switches in your cells to change how your body handles the food you eat. And what's really fascinating here is that this isn't just folklore. Research from semantic scholar totally validates the hardcore science, outlining the precise cellular mechanisms that show exactly how these black tea compounds step in and alter our lipid metabolism. They intervene at multiple different stages of digestion and cellular energy processing to actively fight obesity. So, let's translate that complex biology into plain English. Black tea polyphenols basically do three incredible things. First, they actually inhibit the digestion and absorption of fats and sugars in your gut, so they essentially act as natural calorie blockers. Second, they activate something called the AMPK pathway. You can think of AMPK as your body's master energy switch, and turning this thing on is a real game changer. When black tea activates it, it tells your cells, hey, stop storing fat and start breaking it down for energy. And third, these polyphenols massively reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, which we know are key drivers of obesity-related diseases.
Okay, part 3, spices that boost metabolism, or what we like to call the anatomy of chai.
You see, when you drink authentic chai, you aren't just having tea, you're consuming a medicinal spice blend. The cinnamon actively works to lower your blood sugar and improve how your cells respond to insulin. Then you've got black pepper, which contains an active compound called piperine. Studies suggest piperine actually disrupts the formation of new fat cells. It's wild. Fennel seeds jump in by providing viscous fiber that gels in your gut, effectively suppressing your appetite so you stay full way longer. And cardamom? Well, it's packed with melatonin, which surprisingly plays a really vital role in stimulating the fat-burning process. Put it all together, and these spices turn a simple cup of tea into a highly functional wellness tool. Finally, let's get to Section 4, the rules for weight loss. This is your daily playbook.
Now, you might be wondering, okay, so when is the absolute best time to actually drink this stuff to maximize all these incredible benefits? Because timing your spices can be just as crucial as what's in the cup.
Well, the answer is highly strategic. Mornings are obviously fantastic because the black tea gives you a very balanced, steady caffeine boost without those harsh coffee jitters, all while the cinnamon and ginger wake up your metabolism for the day. But alternatively, consuming it right after meals is incredibly effective too. Those warming spices like cardamom and cloves immediately get to work stimulating your digestive enzymes, which significantly reduces post-meal bloating and helps process whatever you just ate. Actually, just one quick note, definitely avoid drinking it right before bed so the caffeine doesn't wreck your sleep. Good sleep is absolutely critical for weight management.
All right, here is your definitive weight loss playbook that you can start implementing today. First, keep it to a maximum of 2 cups a day to balance the caffeine and get the benefits without overdoing it. Second, skip the full cream. Go for skimmed milk or a low-fat plant alternative so you keep the calories low while still getting that satiating protein. Third, try to maintain about a 30-minute gap from your actual meal times. This ensures the tea doesn't interfere with your body absorbing nutrients. Fourth, always hydrate with some water 30 minutes before and after your tea to keep digestion optimal. And lastly, the golden rule: completely banish the sugar. Even honey adds unnecessary calories here. Just let the natural sweetness of the cinnamon and cardamom do their thing.
I'll leave you with this final, empowering thought from our sources to keep in mind the next time you prepare or order your morning brew. When you strip away all the syrups and those sugary concentrates and return to the traditional roots of unsweetened black tea and potent spices, you are reclaiming a powerful health tool. The science is absolutely clear on the fat-blocking polyphenols and the metabolism-boosting spices. The only question left is, are you in control of your cup or is the sugar? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and enjoy your perfectly brewed, fat-burning chai.